is playing very, very well. That was Moss, and he got to the 4, I think. Now we need 2nd and 16. Sellers and Cantrell check in. Moss checks out. Lebanon 7, Oakland 0. Big crowd on hand again for Lebanon. Next week we travel to Cookeville. Oakland's brought, well, they filled the middle section up fairly well. They're 1-3. Triplett runs a sweep to Sellers. He got it, got a safety. Oakland has scored on a safety on us. We ran a sweep. They shot a man through. John Bryant down in the field. They shot a man through. I think it was a linebacker, and I think it was 86. Sellers has been tackled for a safety.
Bruce, normally Jade would probably break loose on a play like that. They did shoot, looks like a stunt coming out on the end. Caught Jade off guard. Probably didn't realize he was in the end zone. Safety, Lebanon.
2 points go on the board for Oakland, and Lebanon now leads by a score of 7-2. The Blue Devils will now face a free kick. Lebanon can either punt or kick off from the 20-yard line, and it looks like Jody Atwood's in there to go with the kickoff. So the free kick by Lebanon. Oakland should get this football back in great field position.
7-2. That's a big 2 points there. Atwood will kick off from the 20. 4:52 in the third quarter. Atwood will have the wind behind him, and it's a pretty good wind blowing out of the south tonight. Atwood comes forward, kicks it, and it'll go to the 34, and they'll pick it up on the 31 and go to the 35, and we'll hit him on the 35, and we got down in a hurry and covered 35-yard line. We got down the field pretty good. Bo Grissom hit him there and knocked him down.
Ron C. also in on the tackle, Moscadelli as well, as Lebanon's defense now needs to come up with a stop. We need to put the brakes on this Oakland offense, and it's going to be up to those guys along the front to try to make a dent in that Oakland offensive front.
Ball on the 35, 7-2. They got a safety on us. Lebanon in a 50. Our linebackers are Sellers and Rose, and they take it and they run a fullback on a trap, and Cantrell hit him and knocked him down as they tried to trap us, but Cantrell, our hasty one, knocked him down hard right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he lost a yard. On the 34, it's 2nd and 11.
John Bryson checks in at a defensive tackle spot. Alls comes out. Lebanon likes to get Bryson in the game on pass situations. They like his quickness, getting upfield, putting pressure on the quarterback.
It's 2nd down and 11. The ball's on the 34. 3:55 in the third quarter. Lebanon 7, Oakland 2. Back to pass, looking, sprinting to his right. He throws out there, intercepted by Ricky Phillips. Lebanon is intercepted. Ricky Phillips, junior corner, intercepted that football on the 43 and knocked out of bounds. Lebanon has come up with a big play.
Great job by Phillips as he goes into the flat, goes over his shoulder like a receiver, makes the catch on the far sideline. So Lebanon hopefully going to turn that field position around on Oakland. We've got it in good shape. Football on the 43.
Ball on the 43. Lebanon in Oakland territory. Reeder comes wide to the right. Thompson split to the left. I sit. Triplett's the quarterback. Takes the ball, runs a sweep to Moss, and Moss tries to get outside, cuts it back in, and runs over a man. Got to the 40, pounded his way to the 36, close to the 35, but he got knocked down on the 36, but he got good yardage. Moss got about 7 out of that, 6.5 at least.
Terry, what about Charlie Moss tonight running the football?
Tommy, that was his 7th carry of the night. Charlie with 50 yards. Charles Moss, 50 yards, 7 carries.
Ball on the 36. Lebanon looks at 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.5, maybe 3. Split to the left. They run Sellers. Sellers trying to get outside. Cuts in. First down. Sellers may go all the way. Spins on the 20, 15. Cuts it down on the 10, to the 5, to the 4. He fumbled the football in the end zone, and Oakland has recovered it. Oh, my. Sellers twisted and turned and fumbled it in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. He fumbled it on the 2 as he was trying to go in the end zone. Oakland will have it on the 20.
John, a situation there where the extra effort by Sellers wound up working against him as he lost the football.
We saw Tony Cantrell a little earlier doing the same thing, trying to fight for more yardage. It cost us a fumble. That time, Jade Sellers takes it, busts through the line of scrimmage, runs over a few people, twisting and turning, and then coughs it up. Oakland ball on the 20.
Terry Stafford, a great run by Jade Sellers, goes for naught.
35 yards on the run, Tommy, all the way down to the end zone. That's where the fumble is. Oakland recovers. They take over on their own 20.
It stays 7-2. We turn it back over to them. They send a man in motion, take the ball, and run that full tailback, and he got pounded hard at the 21. Alls was there, and so was Hasty. Down under, getting up to is number 40. That's Rose. Got a yard to the 21, and it's 2nd and 9, and we're late in the third quarter, and it's 2:20, 2:19, and the clock running, and it's 7-2, and it's anybody's game.
Man, oh man, that momentum can just shift backwards and forwards just at any time. What a classic Lebanon-Oakland battle we're looking at here tonight. Oakland 1-3, Lebanon 4-0.
Take the ball, fake a trap. Here comes Cantrell after the quarterback. Also, Muscadelli missed him, and then Rose chased him, and they threw it, and it's caught. And I think he's got a first down and a 36. What a great job by the quarterback, Davenport. We were shooting people all after him, and they threw it up the field. Terry Stafford, I didn't catch who caught it, but it's a great catch. He was barely in bounds on the 36.
Bruce, that was Chris Pearson with the reception down at Oakland's 35-yard line, and that's a first down.
The crowd for Lebanon senses that we better get in the game, and they stand because we're only leading by 5, and Oakland's going to get the win in about 1 minute and 48 seconds. They're going to get the win behind their back. First down on the 36, back passing, fade out here, intercepted C on the 48, 45, 40, 35, 30, 24. Ron C, sophomore, intercepted on her own 48, ran it back down to Oakland's 24. There's another turnover, and Lebanon's got this one. Oakland's got a man down on the field. Lebanon's got great field position on the 24. Ron C, Tommy. Oakland's man fell down going out for the pass. C just waited on it and intercepted it.
John, down on the field, we saw a yellow flag come out. What have you got?
It's going to be a block in the back against the Blue Devils, Tommy. An Oakland player, number 42, Torrey Patterson, got blindsided out of bounds. I mean, it was one heck of a lick. It's going to cost the Blue Devils probably 15 yards on this penalty, but it is Blue Devil football.
The penalty will come from the 27, and where the flag was laying, it was lying out of bounds right beside John there on the 27. They'll penalize us all the way back to the 42. Lebanon's got the ball, however. 1:30 to go, third quarter. Split in and flanker on the same side. We run across. Moss outside. 40, 35, 30, and he fell down on the 24. Charles Moss, I thought he was gone. He tripped and fell. First down anyway on the 23.
One Oakland man. It looked like the defensive back on the far side for Oakland. Tony Patterson reached over, just got a piece of his heel, just enough to throw him off balance. Terry, a good run from scrimmage for Charlie Moss.
Tommy, 19 yards, a first down. Moss now with 69 yards in 8 carries.
Moss was going down the far sideline. Somebody may have tripped him. First down, Lebanon. 56 seconds to go in the third. Take the ball, run a trap. There goes Cantrell, pounding his way for 5. Cantrell pounds his way for 8. Got too close to the 10 and got knocked down on a 10 and a half. And he got a first down. Man hurt for Oakland again.
Bruce, Oakland is tackling the football. They're trying to go for the ball, strip it, steal it away, and 2 Oakland defensive backs went for Tony. The third man came up and went for the football. We're going to take a timeout. 46 seconds to go in the third. Lebanon leads Oakland 7-2.
Vaughn.
And I'm Heather Sewell.
And we are here at TRW Commercial Steering with Mr. Jim Mills and Mr. Ken Caldwell to present to you a small presentation.
On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, coaches, players, and fans, we would like to say thank you for your support and present to you a souvenir stadium cushion as a token of our appreciation.
Well, thank you. And on behalf of TRW, I'd like to wish the Blue Devils the best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Okay, 7-2, Lebanon leads Oakland, and John tells us from the field that Tony Cantrell inflicted the injury on the Oakland defensive back. That would be Jason Wilkerson. It looked like Tony stepped on him, and now Wilkerson out of the football game.
We can get a first down. It's only 11. We got to go to the 1. First down and 10. We run the trap again. Rose gets inside the 10 and got to the 8 and got knocked down there. Rose got about 3, so we tried to trap again, and we got to the 8-yard line. That may be the last play of this quarter. We're going with a wind behind our back, and Coach Medley sending in plays from the sideline, signaling them in. We're on the 8-yard line. We got 3 yards.
Terry Stafford, turnovers have gone crazy here in this third period.
You're right, Tommy. None in the first half. There's been 5 turnovers in this quarter alone.
Ball on the 8. They take it and run. Moss outside, cut it in, across the 5 to the 3, and we got another flag. That's in the vicinity where you usually see holding. That could cost us 10 yards. The clock says 0. The third quarter's over. Check the flag before we leave. I think Lebanon's holding. Yes, that play will come back. We'll be penalized. Back to the 18 probably. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Hello, I'm Amy Repsher.
And I'm Brady Trescott.
And we're here at Roxy & Company with Angie Sims to make a small presentation.
On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, and coaches, players, and fans, we'd like to thank you for your support and present you with this souvenir stadium cushion for a token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One more play in the third quarter, I guess, with no time on there. Triplett going to take the ball, back to pass, looking for Thompson, sprinting to the right, throws out in the flat. Cantrell caught it. Our fullback bounced off one man, then he fumbled it, but I think we recovered it. Cantrell fumbled it, but I think one of our Blue Devils recovered it. It could have been Mo Thompson. Down inside the 5, I think it was Job or Thompson. Cantrell caught the football. John Bryant will take the quarter break and fill us in the fourth quarter. Timeout on the field. Lebanon's got it on the 4.